Here we are at 1007 HELMSDALE Road, Cleveland Heights, Ohio. We start the video walkthrough. We'll come up the driveway here. Concrete. It's a little bit on the older side, but still in decent shape. Panning up here, we get a look at the newer shingle, which is a single layer. Looks like a recent installation. As you'll see in the report, I did recommend some masonry tuck point repairs to both chimneys. This one's in worse condition than the other one. Nothing structural or anything like that, but I do recommend repairs. So we'll wrap around the front here. Panning out. The home is a mix of newer vinyl replacement windows and some, I don't know if they're original to the home, it's hard to say, but older wood windows that have been painted shut. So we'll discuss those as we go through. But this here is an example of the newer windows. You can see there. Coming along the side of the home. The siding's in really good condition. We see the electrical service. The panel's been upgraded recently, as has the service wire here. Some satellite dishes. And this is an example of some of the older wooden windows with storm windows that I wasn't able to operate any of the wood windows because they've been painted shut. We'll see some settling of the stoop. Nothing structural. I did point out this loose handrail in the report. And we'll head around the left side here. Coming to the back of the house here. See a little bump out feature with some of the original windows. As I mentioned, those are older and were painted shut. Look here at the exterior. Again, the siding is in really good condition. The AC unit is newer, in really good condition, and it's actually enclosed in a cage to prevent theft. A lot of people will steal the internal components of those. We head over to the detached garage here. I'm not sure if it will show up in the film, but there are a few shingles look like they've been damaged by the wind, so I'll recommend that those be replaced. And the garage has wood siding. Overall, it's in good condition, but there are a few areas where wood rot has started to affect the paneling here. We see this board here has been replaced actually, and the one above it and below it are in need too. The garage has an automatic garage door opener, which works really well. Everything looks really nice inside there. You have a tree overgrowing the back left corner there. I always recommend that you cut those back to prevent damage to the roof. And we can see some recent concrete repair work here too. And we'll head back up the driveway. The neighborhood seems really good. The street's relatively quiet. Looks like the homes are all well maintained. So look at some of the neighboring properties down the street. And we'll head inside. Okay, so we're just inside the home's front door. We're gonna head right down to the basement, which is where I always start. We'll go through the first floor in the next series of video. And I do apologize, quite a few light bulbs are out down here, so it will be a little dark. I'll have to use my flashlight. The first thing I noticed was these additional support columns here. They added a total of 4 steel posts here to help support the floor joists above. It's hard to say why this was needed. It looks like the original framing probably just was done not up to modern standards with a home this age. You see some additional sistered floor joists here. It seems to be doing a good job of supporting the floor above, but when I see things like that, I do mark it as marginal, and I recommend that you monitor it. And we'll head over here. There's quite a bit of low voltage wiring that's sort of sloppily installed. I'm assuming the majority of that can probably just be pulled out. Pan here as a look at the updated electrical panel. The home does have some remaining knob and tube, which will be discussed in the report, and is something I see often in a home this age. And I'm not sure if it shows up well, but you can see the block wall has been covered with waterproofing material that is designed to keep moisture behind it, let it trickle down where they've added a footer drain underneath the slab here and tied in to a sump pump. So the waterproofing repairs have been done somewhere along the line. It's hard to say when. It's a little bit older style of waterproofing. I still see it like this, but when I see it, I always recommend inquiring with the seller, so that's how it will be worded in the report. Look at the gas meter. The home's water main, which will also be in the report, it's leaking there at the main shutoff valve, so that will be a recommendation. Spin around here. Look at the home's 2007 furnace. And a look at the water tank, which will be discussed in the report. And a look at some of the cast iron plumbing drain stack here, which is in really good condition for its age. And we'll head upstairs. Okay, so we're back just inside the front door. Again, we'll spin around. You see, look at the interior. Here's an example of one of the newer vinyl replacement windows, and also an example of one of the older wood frame windows. This opens, but as you can see, there's a storm window in there which was painted shut. The home has hardwood floors, which are in good condition. A look at the fireplace there. Another one of the wooden windows. Spin back. We come towards the dining room. This light fixture appears to be defective. I couldn't get it to work even though the switch controlling it has power. And all the windows in this room are older wood, and all were painted shut and inoperable, so that will be noted in the report. We head through the doorway here. To our left, we have the rear man door and a small half bathroom. Heading into the kitchen, as you may have noticed, the basement lacks a clothes washer and dryer, but the kitchen appliances are all new and are in really good shape, all stainless steel. Little look at a breakfast nook eating area. Dishwasher. You can see the home does have ground fault protected outlets, which is what you want to see in a kitchen. Newer window. Look at the electric range and stove. And a microwave. I'm going to come forward here to, I guess, what would be the formal dining room. Built-in cabinets. Again, some of the older wooden windows. And then newer vinyl replacements. And then off this room is the staircase to the second story. Okay, as we head upstairs, you can see there's still plastic protecting the newly installed carpet. The top of the stairs here, we come to an enclosed sunroom. You'll see here by the cloudiness, this window has a failed seal, which will be noted in the report. Coming around, and we see a second failed window seal here. Heading back inside, the first door on the left is the main bathroom on this floor. Vinyl floor tiles, newer replacement window, and a porcelain tub with ceramic tile surround. Laminate countertop. Here we have a single closet. Coming to the first bedroom on this floor. Again, replacement windows in this room. Head back out to the second bedroom. Another look at the combination of the newer vinyl with the older awning style window here. And then we head into the third bedroom on this floor here. Both vinyl replacement windows. We head back out in the hallway. The door on the left here will lead us up to the third floor attic space. This window has been replaced as well. You can see it has a hardwood floor, which is not in the best of shape. Nothing overly problematic with it though, but there is finished plaster walls. And then a look at one of the only two visible attic spaces. I will recommend that you add some insulation, especially to the rear areas there. As we come across the last attic cubby, you can see an example of the knob and tube wiring. As I said, that will be discussed at length in the report. And with that, we'll head back downstairs.